Alright, okay. I've heard a lot of people talking about Power Walker and how it increases your run speed, not just your walking speed. So here I've set up a test. On this side I have Power Walker level 3, the fastest you can get it. On the other side I removed the perk, so this is a normal walking speed. We'll see just how much faster you run. Ready? Let's begin. Well, it does seem like the perk makes you run a bit faster, but is it really worth it for just running? The time is based on my editing software, which I started on the first frame of movement and ended on the last frame of movement when I hit the wall. The software's timeline breaks a second into 30 frames, and a simple way to understand it will format a second into a 100 format. So with Power Walker level 3, the distance covered took 9.93 seconds, while without it, it was 11.33 seconds. That's almost a 1.5 second difference, but let's expand the time to get a better idea. Using the same time, with the perk we can multiply it by 6, which will get us closest to a full minute of just running. That's 59.58 seconds, just a little under a full minute. Now to cover the same distance without using Power Walker at all, it comes out to 67.98, just shy of 68 seconds. That's an 8.4 second difference for running the same distance as someone with Power Walker fully upgraded, running for a full minute. That's over the course of a minute. The perk seems like it changes your POV a bit while running to make you feel like you're way faster than before, but the math doesn't lie. In my opinion, the difference is not worth it, and those that say Huggy has a hard time chasing someone with it, I beg to differ. It's probably better used with the roll text since it'll give you a slight boost in the distance you get, but I also had the chance to face people who did run this perk with Huggy. What happened during our chase? They left their pillar early and knew what to loop correctly using crash doors. If they tried to loop the same route twice, I pushed them away from the pillars and went after a new survivor I heard during the chase that didn't expect me to come for them. How did the match end? No one escaped. The survivors in the feeding pits made the Power Walker survivor go for saves, got them in a bad position, and then fed them to the pit too. Like I said in my monster guide, you need to know when to push survivors away and when to drop chase. Controlling an area and using sound to catch survivors is key to winning. As Huggy, I have not lost a match yet, even against someone that knew how to loop incredibly well. Dropping chase when you hear other survivors close by and catching them off guard, forcing the others to come for a save or reducing their numbers, and using the right sabotages correctly can negate the benefits this perk provides. To be honest, this perk shouldn't even affect the running speed since the point is to make walking, which doesn't leave footprints behind, faster to sneak away and hide from a monster. The tooltip basically explains it should be used for stealthing, not a chase perk of some kind. I'm expecting at some point it will get fixed, but if you follow my survivor guide, this perk does nothing for you. It's more of a crutch for bad survivors who don't know how to loop yet. Against a good monster player, this perk changes nothing. If you do have trouble as a monster, chase someone until you get close to another survivor, drop chase and go for the new target. You push the better player away, and now you're sneaking up on a survivor you've hurt during the chase. Once you've downed 2 to 3 people, they're forced to either save or let their teammates die. In either case, proper sabotage usage and using sound to your advantage would change the flow of the game. Keep practicing. Survivors are strong, but the monsters can be stronger.